This is going to be a quick video, though I think it's important. I want to talk about the coffee scoop. The coffee scoop is not standard, and that's a problem. Coffee scoops often come with certain bags of coffee, or you might get coffee scoops with certain devices you buy, like perhaps an espresso machine or a nicer coffee maker or a grinder. You might get coffee scoops for a lot of different reasons when you're buying equipment for coffee. The problem is not all coffee scoops are made the same, and I'm not talking about materials, I'm talking about how much coffee actually sits inside a coffee scoop. You might already be catching on to why that's a problem. So let's take a look at the 3 coffee scoops that I have here. I want to be clear, I really do like coffee scoops as a functional tool, a utensil to transport coffee from point A to point B. I don't like coffee scoops for the inconsistent volume of coffee they hold. That's basically what we're talking about here. So I'll start by introducing the scale real quick. It's a Time More Black Mirror scale. I'll link that below. I really like it. USB-C rechargeable, very simple, nice display, and it fits the aesthetic in my house. The most important part is that you have a scale at all and that it reads in grams. We'll start with the scoop that I got from purchasing my Aeropress. I'm using some Mexico coffee here. So that's pretty well leveled. 14.1 grams of coffee. 14.1 grams of coffee wouldn't be an issue if every other coffee scoop out there was 14.1 grams of coffee. 14.1 grams of coffee means that if you're using 2 scoops of your coffee, you're getting almost 30 grams of coffee, where you would be getting 20 grams of coffee with another scoop, a more common 10 gram scoop. Why is that an issue? Well, that's 50% more coffee. Let's check out the rest. This is a stainless steel coffee scoop that I often use with my roaster because I just really like how it moves the beans around in my cooling tray. Cook's Supply Company is the brand of this, but there are plenty like it out there with the exact same kind of design and function. It's nice if you don't have a zipper on your bag, which mine do come with zippers, but if you have a bag type that is just kind of a fold over, this is really good for closing those bags shut tight. So let's zero this out and we'll check to see what weight of coffee this can hold. That's pretty well leveled off there. 6.3 grams of coffee. 6.3. That is not even half the Aeropress scoop. If I were to tell you to make coffee with 2 scoops of coffee and you scooped twice with this one, you're only getting about 13 grams of coffee, which doesn't even add up to 1 scoop of this guy. Your coffee would be half as strong. It would taste very watery, but we'll continue on. This is a coffee scoop that I got with the plastic version of the Hario V60. I really like this. It is very simple, it's lightweight, it's just all around really nice. And it came with this coffee scoop that matches in color, which is cool. But I never use this coffee scoop because I hate the short handle on it and it just kind of gets lost in the kitchen. I honestly really like the Aeropress scoop the best. Like I said, I only use it to transport beans or grounds to and from a place, never to actually precisely measure my coffee. But I digress, we'll move on. We're gonna check how much weight this guy holds. This Hario coffee scoop. Let's zero it out. All right, that's about as close as that's gonna get. Now, the only reason I do like this one is because it has a flat-ish bottom. 12.5, so about 2 grams less than the Aeropress and twice that of the stainless steel scoop. And like I said before, Most coffee scoops are about 10 grams. The fact that I have 2 that go over 10 grams and 1 that goes significantly under 10 grams should tell you there is no standard for the coffee scoop, and that's kind of a dangerous way to measure your coffee, especially if you have multiple coffee scoops in the house. Oh, before I forget, let's do this with whole bean. I'll be right back. 14.1 grams I remember from the Aeropress, so let's check this. Zero that out. That's, I would say that's a full scoop, so let's check it. 14.6, not too far different. So it's not 14.1, but it's also not too far off. So I think we can talk about equally when we talk about whole bean. But before I guess I go too far, let's check the others too. Zero that one out. Now this guy was, 6 something. It was definitely between 6 and 7. Let's see. 6.2. So about as close as I remember it being. And $13.4 that time. So I think this one has a little more to do with the shape and just how many beans can kind of settle in there. It's a little bit wider. Again, just goes to show the scoops are too variable across the board. The industry has not standardized the scoop. Companies want to think they standardize the scoop when they provide you one and they say this is the scoop that you should go buy, until you buy something else that comes with a scoop and it's half the size. So don't go buy the scoop. Go out, buy a scale. Why is this important? Well, especially for single serve brews, you're able to get the measurement exactly right every time. When you find something that really works, those ratios are important, especially at the lower end. Let's say you do 15 gram brew in like the Kalito Wave or something really small. The ratios become really important when there's just a lot less going in. Yeah, using a scale really will help you get to a point where you can repeat a really great brew every single day. So that's it. I really wanted this to be a short, simple video about why the coffee scoop should not be trusted. Get a scale, hit the like button, subscribe. I would love to see you come back for the next video. I've got lots of cool stuff planned out. So, see you later.